Greetings to you, everyone. Today is 26 September 2022, and in continuation of the past videos I made, I wanted to explain to us again today how to identify area of support and resistance. This time around, I am looking at the cryptocurrency. I'm looking at Bitcoin USD chart. As you can see from the top corner, left corner of the chart, you can see it here. You can see my pointer, Bitcoin USD is the symbol. And then 1 month time frame. I am on the 1 month time frame. Here is a chart of Bitcoin USD. Let me squeeze it a little so that we can be able to see it fully. So this is the 1 month time frame Bitcoin USD. Now I want to identify area of support and resistance. Like I said before, this works virtually with every other tool you can think of. It worked with this stock. It worked with currency. It can only work with cryptocurrency. It worked with what? Stock, currency, crypto, future, and so many other tools you can think of out there. Now, as you can see, the chart is very clear. When you take a look at the finger on the screen, you will see that price came to this point and it put further down. Look at this side. You see what happened here? Price came up, it went up again, it came down, now flew up, straight up, dropped down, went up again, and it's dropping down. So it should be so that Bitcoin USD is going down. The price is headed on the monthly time frame. How do I mean? Let me use the trend line to show you what I mean. Look at it here. Price came from this point, then dropped down. Are you seeing it? Went up, retest the same point, dropped down, now flew up. You can see it, dropped down, went up again, retest the same point, dropped down. So we can see it very clear. Now, I want to show you what I'm looking at. You can see this point. Price got to this point, found resistance. There was rejection here, it dropped down. Went back again, found resistance, rejection, it dropped down. Went up, there was rejection, it dropped down. Went up again, rejection, dropped down, dropped further down. So I want to place my area of support and resistance. Remember, if you watch the previous videos that I made, you understand what I'm saying here. But if you're not watching videos, please refer back to the previous videos I made. You'll be able to understand exactly what I'm doing. So I will pick my from the trend line tool from the left side. I will pick the horizontal line. Remember this monthly time frame, Bitcoin USD. You can see these 2 points. I will place my horizontal line here. You can see it. You can see it. Good. So you can see the 2 points. You can see the pointer. You can see the pointer. Good. So let me remove this. Let me remove this. Good. Now I have a point of resistance here, another point of resistance here. Let me remove this totally from the chart. So I've been able to identify a point of resistance. So what I'm going to do now, I will change the color of this line to purple. That's my color for monthly time frame, so that I can be able to identify this line anytime I see it, or maybe on a lower time frame. Now look at what happened here. Below here, you can see there's a point here and there's a point here. This to me looks like a point of support, but it's not that clear. So I'll move ahead. So on here, on top of this chart here, you can see the pointer. You can see that we'll have a point of rejection from these two top, double rejection here and here. So what I'm going to do, I am going to place my horizontal line here to mark it out as a point of what? Resistance. I hope you are getting this thing clear now. It's as easy as that. I mark it out. Beautiful. So this is a point of resistance. You can see what happened here, and price dropped down, drastically down. The way I'm looking at it, Bitcoin USD might drop down to this area of support. This resistance here, it has turned to support. Price might drop down here, begin to go back up. So we're looking at it that, look at it, let me show you what I mean using my trend line. This price could drop down to this line, then it will begin to go back up. So we are waiting for it to get to this point. So that's what I mean. So this is an area of support. This is a strong area of support. And this is a strong area of resistance. So after doing this, I have to go to weekly time frame to identify equally the area of support on the weekly time frame. Now this is weekly time frame. You can see that the line I drew at the monthly time frame is equally visible here at the weekly time frame. It is very clear. Let me enlarge the chart. Let me enlarge it. Good. So now look at what is happening here. Rejection here, rejection here. This 2 point looks like an area of what? Support at the weekly time frame. Rejection here, look at the finger, rejection here, another one here. So you can see the reaction that automatically this price wants to go back up. Because it's too close, I may want to take a proper view of it at the daily time frame. The daily time frame might give me a proper clue of what is happening here. I can spot another rejection here. The price went up. Another rejection here. Price went up. This is weekly time frame. Can I put my horizontal line here? Necessary? Okay, let me move to daily time frame to check if I see a clearer picture of what I'm looking for at the daily time frame. This is so simple. This daily time frame. So this is the area we're looking at. You can see here, and you can see what happened here. The rejection here, price went up, came down, and you can see what is happening here. Price is equally hovering here, but there's particularly this price I want to go up. So what do I do? I could just place my horizontal line here just to mark it off as an area of what? Support. Okay, pick my horizontal line, place it at this point as a point of support, and then I will change the color of the line. Remember, for the daily time frame, I use blue as my color so that I can be able to identify it anytime I'm looking at my chart. So that is it. Now, there's another point of rejection here, another rejection here. You can see this rejection here. This is an area of support, resistance, support. Here is resistance. This particular point here is support. Let me squeeze the chart to see if I can get another rejection. Okay, I can see here is a very valid point of rejection. So I'll be looking at dropping my horizontal line here to mark up this point at an area of what? daily resistance. You can see a point here, price dropped down here quickly. That was a sharp drop here and it quickly went back up. So let me pick the horizontal line and place it here. So we can see I have a touch here and a touch here. You can take a look at the finger. It's a touch of resistance. Resistance turns support here. We can see it. Let me move the chart and see this line if it's still valid. Okay. So I'm okay with that. I don't want to have too much lines, horizontal lines on my chart. I'm looking at what is happening to the price recently. These two lines here, this one support, resistance, is for daily time frame. The one below is the one I do at the monthly time frame. It's an area of support, monthly time frame. So I move to 4 hours time frame. Remember, like I said in my previous videos, I love looking at this from the monthly time frame, weekly time frame, daily time frame, and the 4 hours time frame. And remember, I'm looking at Bitcoin USD to see if I can mark. Okay, beautiful. Look at the 4 hours time frame. This is what is happening here. Look at the finger. This is a strong rejection here. There was a strong rejection here. There was another strong rejection here. Look at it. There was a strong rejection here. So this is a strong area of what? Support. Price dropped down, went back up, dropped down, went up, dropped down, and it's going back up again. Look at it. Price dropped here and the price went up. So this is a very strong area of what? Support. I drew from the daily time frame. You can see what is applicable here. So this is beautiful. So, folks, I don't want this video to be too long. I'll be stopping here. This is just very easy, very simple of what I look at regularly on my chart. As you can see, this top is a point of rejection. As a resistance here. There was a resistance here. And look at what is happening here. There was not resistance here and here. So what do? I can mark it out to be that of the 4 hours time frame. So I'll pick my horizontal line. You can see from the trend line tool, take a look at the pointer at the left side of the chart. You can see trend line tool, click on it, pick your horizontal line, and then I'm placing it here. So we can see I have a point of rejection here, resistance, support, 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 resistance here. You can see it here. You can see the finger resistance. So support, take a look at the finger on the chart, support, resistance. So it's a very strong area of what? Area of support and resistance on the 4 hours time frame. So I will change this color here, click on it. This dialog box will appear from the top. You can follow my pointer. I will change it to black. So whenever I see this line, I'll know that it is drawn on the 4 hours time frame. So beautiful. So that is that. Very simple on how you can be able to draw your area of support and resistance. Very clean, very simple. Next, I'm going to begin to show you how I use this to trade. I'm going to be explaining trend line, how I draw my trend line using this, then how I use this to trade. So watch out for my next video. And I would want you to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment below. Thank you very much for watching.